Hey, fellow truth seekers, thank you for tuning back in. Today, we're going to talk about the sport of boxing and how it is a Freemason creation, as are pretty much all the major sports in this world. So far, I've done videos on basketball, football, baseball, soccer, called football in the rest of the world. And today, we're going to tackle boxing. So, let's go to the roots of boxing. Yesterday, I also did a video on Percy Harvin. I'm going to link it down in the comments. In that story, the number 67 was of relevance. 67 is super relevant to Muhammad Ali as well as the other master numbers. He has them all. We'll get into it. But let's go back in time to 1867, 100 years before Muhammad Ali was relevant. So, the rules of boxing at this time were called the Marquis of Queensberry rules. The ring was to be 24 feet on each side, so a total perimeter of 96 feet. In Freemasonry, in Scottish Rite Freemasonry, the ranging degrees are 31, 32, 33. If you sum those three numbers, 31 plus 32 plus 33, it sums to 96. The word knowledge in Gematria sums to 96, as do the religions Satanism, New Ageism. They both equal 96 as well. Okay. So, boxing, the rules were the rink was to be that size, boxing only, no wrestling. Rounds were to be 3 minutes with a 1 minute rest between each round. And if somebody was knocked to the floor and could not get up within 10 seconds, it was to be called a knockout, just as it is in most modern day boxing. And the man who founded these rules was named John Chambers. John has the special gematria of 47. Chambers has the special gematria of 33. If you've never watched any of my videos before and this is your first, you're going to have to go back and watch some other videos to see that this isn't a bunch of nonsense. This is deep and coded on and on and on, and you're going to see as we go through this. But please check out some other videos too. So, okay, we'll keep moving on. Those were the beginnings. Lots of traces of Freemasonry just right there from the beginning. All right, let's go to this next. So the original Boxing World Championship was held in the UK to become the world champion of boxing. It was hosted at a place called the Pelican Athletic Club. The gematria of the word pelican is 33. The gematria of the word athletic is 33. Club sums to 11, the master number in numerology. And also look at how C is the third letter, L is the 12th, so 1 plus 2 becomes 3, and U is the 21st, so 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Just like the word clue, they have 333 coded into them. The word nuclear has 333 coded into it. That's a whole other topic. And then the total sum of the name, Pelican Athletic Club, sums to 77. The phrase Knights of Templar sums to 77. Those are the original Freemasons. Washington, D.C. is located on the 77th meridian, known as the American Meridian. The Pentagon also, on that same parallel, is 77 feet tall. On 9/11, it was Flight 77 that hit the 77-foot tall Pentagon on the 77th meridian. It's not even where it stops, you guys, but that's where it's going to stop for this post. Don't want to get tangential here. Anyway, most major boxing events today are hosted at the MGM. MGM is another 33 thing. 13 plus 7 plus 13. 33. MGM. Also, MGM's curious in gematria because M, if we reduced it, instead of it being 13, it would become 4. So then MGM creates the sequence 474. So you have a 47 and 74, and if the other number is often paired with 33. See how ingenious this is? It's not that somebody was named Metro Golden Mayer. That's not it. They just made that nonsense up. They want that MGM. That's what it's all about. Okay, so let's just go through some things. Boxing's so full of 33. We're just going to go through it example by example. This is the story of how boxing world championships came to be 12 rounds. That 12, think about the number 12. In a calendar year, it's 12 months. Once upon a time, it used to be 13 months when the Babylonians were in power. And when you think about 13 months, it actually makes a lot more sense because what is 13 months times 4 weeks? It's 52, like the number of weeks in a year. With our 12-month calendar, we have to make the days all wacky and uneven. I mean, why? It's because numerologists took over the world. They're not just numerologists. They're more than that. They're into astrology. They're into all sorts of stuff. But this numerology is a huge piece, and they've been coding it into everything since forever. And that's what I'm showing you, even boxing. Even boxing. All right, so here's how 12 rounds came to be. There was a fight between Ray Michael Mancini and Duck Koo Kim. A name that hardly sounds believable, probably because it's not. The date of the fight was November 13th, 11/13, 1982. The date has a numerology of 26. 26 is the God number in Gematria. Very quickly, the English language is based on Gematria. 26-letter alphabet, A through Z. The word God is spelled G-O-D. That's 7 plus 15 plus 4 using the alphabetic order. Sums to 26. This goes way back, way before English. 26 is the God number in Gematria. The date of this fight had a 26 numerology. Ray Mancini killed Duck Koo Kim, is the way the story is. Ray in Gematria sums to 44, just like the word kill. His middle name's Michael, which has the Gematria of 33, and Mancini, which has the Gematria of 36. Another number they like. Names such as Foreman sum to 36. George is 39. Foreman's 36. Anyhow, Duck Koo Kim, the name, is also very curious because Duck sums to 36. Koo sums to 41. And if we didn't catch that at the beginning, the word box sums to 41 in Gematria, just like the acronym USA, just like the word king, just like lock, just like key, just like fun, just like the F word, just like a lot of important words. 41. Okay, so also that name, Duck Koo Kim, sums to 110, another very significant number, another multiple of 11. This is how they're coding the athlete names if you're not catching the point. Ray Michael Mancini's fight before this was against Ernesto Espana. Ernesto is another name that sums to 33. The name Ernesto and the name Miranda are both names that sum to 33. And if you look up the story of Ernesto Miranda, where Miranda rights come from, it's all centered around 33 stuff. It's ridiculous. Think about Miranda rights. They're for the police. The word police sums to 33. Okay, let's get back on the topic of boxing, though. I'm just showing you how deep this is. This coding's everywhere. It's not just boxing. It's the Masons. They've built this matrix of life around us. This boxing rink represents it. So do many other things. So where can we go? Where can we go? Let's just start talking about boxers. Yeah, we'll save him. Okay, so, I mean, just like you start thinking of great boxer names, just think up some in your heads. I'm probably going to hit some of them. And I just thought of another one I should have wrote here. So I didn't write it up here, so I'll just say it. Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard sums to 33 in Gematria. Dempsey, think of Jack Dempsey, sums to 33. He got to box in the era before there was a limit of 12 rounds, and he was known as being a great boxer because he just lasted and lasted. He had endless endurance. So a boxer like him, he might not be as valuable today. But Dempsey, 33 name. The name Mike Tyson sums to 41, just like the word box, just like King. Also, his full name is Michael. Michael's a 33 name. So, Frazier, think about Joe Frazier. Frazier sums to 47. These very important numbers in Gematria. Cassius Clay, the original name for Muhammad Ali, sums to 33, and that's not where it stops getting interesting. Okay, Cassius Clay equals 33, right? He changed his name after he beat Sonny Liston to become the world champion. He did that at the age of 22. In numerology, 22 is the master number. The word master sums to 22 in Gematria. Sonny, the way it's spelled, sums to 33. I'm telling you, almost all the boxers got the Gematria names. So he had this 33 name, right? And he said, I am losing this name. I am going to be Muhammad Ali. Well, Muhammad sums to 74. That's the official. He uses the official spelling, just like from the Quran. The word Jesus equals 74. The word Yeshua equals 74. The word cross equals 74. The word Messiah equals 74. The word pinnacle equals 74. Muhammad Ali, the full name, sums to 96. Remember how we talked about 96 in the beginning? It's the perimeter of the boxing ring. It's the word for knowledge. It's what the 3 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry sum to. So his name went from 33 to 96 with the 74 and 22 coding. Remember, he became the world champion at age 22 also. Yours truly. You know what I got at the age of 22? I still have it. It's been going for 9 years straight, ringing right here in this ear. It's never shut off. So, some people get to be world champions, some people get tinnitus. Anyway, in my own lifetime, Evander Holyfield, he's been one of the biggest, most celebrated boxers. Evander's a 33 name. Holyfield's 51. The word conspiracy equals 51. You sum his name together, it equals 84. United States of America equals 84, just like Evander Holyfield. And if you guys don't know Evander Holyfield and a lot of these boxers, they make insane decisions. Like Evander Holyfield lives in I forget how big his house is. I don't even want to estimate because I'll probably be off by 50,000 square feet. But he lives in something that's just ridiculous that nobody needs to live in a world of people starving, without shelter, without food, without so much. One man needs to live in a building that could literally house probably, I don't know, a city. It's insane. Okay, so we're seeing all this. Let's bring it to more recent. And for those of you guys who are into sports betting and stuff, I'm telling you, these boxing matches are rigged. Oh, whoops, I need to go back there. Speaking of rigging, I skipped Don King. Don King, this fight right behind me, George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali, October 30th, 1974, that year 74. This is the Rumble in the Jungle. This is one of Don King's first boxing matches. And to put into perspective how much money is on boxing, there was a $5 million purse for this fight in 1974. That's 40 years ago. Think about what $5 million was back then. That's a lot of money. So anyway, Don King. Don's a 33 name. King's 41. Like box, sums to 74. You think it's him who wants to wear his hair that way? No, it's these people who are behind him. I mean, it's probably the cost of being Don King. You got to electrocute your hair every day. Poor guy. Probably isn't worth the money. So anyway, you're into boxing. There's going to be an upcoming fight with Floyd Mayweather. And let me share with you what I know about Floyd Mayweather. The name Floyd equals 26, like the God number. The name Mayweather equals 48, like the reverse of 84, like Evander Holyfield's full name, like United States of America. Put it together, it sums to 74, like Muhammad, like so many of these other boxers. Pretty Boy, the nickname equals 47, like Frazier, Joe Frazier. 47, 74, think about the duality there. The word beast equals 47, the word beauty equals 74. The word jury equals 74. The word judge equals 47. The word candy equals 47. The word fruit equals 74. It just goes on and on. Okay, so look at this. They got the numbers all over him. You should know that he was born Floyd Sinclair. And when you add that name, it sums to 66, another very important number. So he even was born with an interesting name. Also, he's a junior. Junior has the gematria of 33. Shows you where the concept probably came from. So anyway, Pretty Boy, Floyd Mayweather, Mr. 4774, is currently 47-0 career record with 26 career knockouts, KOs. K plus O sums to 26, just like the name Floyd, just like KO. You know how this can all be? It can all be because it's all scripted. I'm not saying he's not a talented boxer. I'm not saying he's not facing other talented boxers. I'm saying what we're seeing across the board in professional sports are very talented individuals who are also very good actors. That's the illusion. That's what they sell us on TV. Lies and fake. And that's the word I'm trying to get out, you guys. So anyway, for a prediction for Floyd Mayweather, notice that the name Mayweather sums to 48. His next fight's going to be his 48th, and it will be interesting to see if he wins or loses. What I have a feeling is that he'll win that one. He'll be 48-0. And then I think if he has a 49th fight, that's going to be the moneymaker for Vegas because that's the one he's going to lose on. You see 49 coded in this gematria a lot of times with things that have to do with money. So, Floyd Mayweather, I think he will be 48-1. Before long. All right. Hope you guys learned something new. Thanks.